All right, so we are going to be making a file and importing our floor plans so that we can make our 3D house. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to choose a um, file template, and instead of simple inches like we normally do, we're going to use architectural inches. So go ahead and choose that template. Make sure that you're choosing the correct one though. Um, Mine had kind of moved over, so yours might be in a different spot on the interface. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to save this as a, oops. We're going to save this as our house plan. And go to Tech Ed 7, and I'm going to save it as 3D house. You can save it just as long as I had to redo this video, so I already have one. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we're in the top view. I'm going to go ahead and delete Tom because we don't need him. And, oops, I'm going to do that. That's what I wanted to do. So I panned over so that my origin is over here. You don't have to do that, but that's what I prefer to do. Okay, so I'm going to grab the file menu, and I'm going to select import. And when it comes up here, we're going to select the screenshot that we used um, for our house. Okay, so wherever you have that, it might be in pictures. It's probably in pictures and then screenshots. Go ahead and grab it. If you can't see what it is, and there's just a bunch of screenshots that are listed there, make sure that you can click on this right here, and it should show you, instead of a list, it should show you the icons, which should show you what is actually in the picture. Okay, so I have this picture that I need to place. I'm going to go ahead and come over here to the origin, and I'm going to click right where all those axes intersect, and I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and just pick a spot for it to be. And what we're doing is we have this here, and we want to make sure that we make it as big as possible. We're not going to be tracing over it. We are going to need to make our floor plan the same size that the actual house would be. And the reason is that there are areas in this house that we don't have dimensions for. Okay, they don't tell us how big the closets are. They don't even tell us how big this bathroom is. They do tell us how big this one is, but this little closet over here we don't have. So we are needing to know what the dimensions of those things are. So what we are going to do is we're going to come over here to the master bedroom, and we're going to click on the inside of the wall. So this is a whole wall. We want to make sure that we're not clicking in the middle of it, because that's in the middle of that 4.5-inch wall. So we're going to click on the inside surface, and I'm going to zoom in, make sure that this is horizontal. And I'm going to come over here to the inside surface of this wall. And then I'm going to come over here. So this line, eventually we want this to be exactly 14 feet across. When you're doing dimensions, it's going to give you the X value, or the horizontal distance first before it gives you the vertical one. So we're going to click here, and that is currently this line that's measuring the inside width of that master bedroom is 5 feet 1 7/8 of an inch long. So I have to make it quite a bit larger in order for it to be 14 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my selection arrow and I'm going to draw a rectangle around everything. And I'm going to use my scaling tool, which is over here on the left. And I'm going to grab it by the corner. And as I make this bigger, you see that the dimension for that master bedroom width keeps getting bigger. So we just keep taking this out. We can keep zooming out. Oh, and we want it to be as close to 14 as we can. So this is currently 13 feet, 11 and 11/16 of an inch. So that means we are 5/16 of an inch away. It looks like either way, we're going to be 5/16 of an inch. So you just get it close. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click and place it. And then, so we now have a scale model of our plan here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete the lines that I have here. But what I'm able to do now is I'm able to take a line and draw it from the inside edge of the inside of the closet to the other end of the closet. And I can see what the length of that closet is. Okay. I can see the depth of the closet. I'm going to be able to tell how long the bathroom is. Okay, so all of those things are important. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video now, and then we'll do more later on how to draw all of our rooms and make sure that we have room for all of the walls and all of that. Okay, so I will be back soon with that.